Hi, it's Wayne from Undone. So I want to clarify a few things and sort of help you guys understand some stuff on the UV lamps that are on the market that I've used. A lot of you out there that follow me will know that I've been using this for almost a year now, and it's the Tesla Cure. Brilliant gun. So far I would say it's definitely the best that I've got, but it comes with a price tag. Then I got given the Specula by FX Specula, a really good lamp and my next favourite. Then came onto the market in February this year was and excuse it is a picture because I had to give it back. It's the Nova, the Scan Grip Nova. Now that was a really good lamp, and I was really excited to see this, and I'll talk about it a little bit more, but I was excited to get hold of one of those. Then you have, right at the bottom of the scale, you've got the Scan Grip little handheld one, a bit like the Sunlight sort of torch. And then FX Specula are thinking about bringing out this one, which is their equivalent. So let's talk about these, because these ones are not the ones we're going to concentrate. So just a quick synopsis on this. They're both 3 watt. They are perfect for using with the chip fillers that are on the market, UV Cure chip filler on the market. If you don't know much about them, watch one of my other videos I've just done on those. So hopefully that will help you out. Curing time is a lot less because they're only 3 watts. It takes a little bit longer. So don't be going and doing panels or corners like I do. You really don't want to be curing something bigger than that. Otherwise you'll be standing there and defeating the purpose of the speed that UV is all about. All right, so let's move up to the Nova. The Nova's 10 watts. It's definitely the most technologically advanced out of the lamps that I'm going to discuss about today. It's got on the back of it, and there isn't a back here, it's just a piece of paper, but on the back there is a countdown, 5-minute countdown, so you can time it, put it on a stand, or it's got a magnetic, it's a bit like that really, it swivels around so you can magnetic onto one of your infrared stands and just leave it there curing. You work at about sort of 10 to 20 centimeters away from the panel, and I would say you've got a radius of about that to cure. It is only 10 watts, but it can be run recharged or off the mains, so that's quite good. It's about £400. These are under £200, so we're going up in price now, almost double. That's just under £200 and around the £400, €400 mark. Then we go to the FX Specula. This is around £700 to £800. It's rechargeable. It comes with 2 sets of batteries, so you've always got a spare set, and it's 60 watts. So we've got 6 times the power of that in here. Now, what does that mean? I'll come back to that. Let's go on to the Tesla Cure and talk about that. It's my favorite, like I said to you. It's my first favorite, and this is my second favorite. It is fully rechargeable. It comes with about 2.5 hour, 3 hour charge. Because of the way you work, you're only sort of curing something for 45 seconds to a minute. So that you can imagine how long a full charge is going to last you. It's quite a while. It has a little countdown on the back there, so you can go up to 3 minutes. This won't work over 3 minutes. The reason for that is because it gets so hot, it has a fan, that cooling fan that kicks in and cools it down. So it'll shut off a little bit. Don't think, oh Christ, I've broken it. It's not, you just need to let it cool back down and then it will come back on. So that's a neat little feature. This is 100 watts, so this is the most powerful, but it's just under £2,000. So it's a big investment, but if you're serious about UV priming, it's definitely one that you should worth considering. So why are these two my favorite? Really simple, because they have the speed that they work and the durability. This is waterproof, so if you're out there on the road, mobile, you've got a couple of guys working for you, you don't want to run the risk of a £2,000 lamp. This comes in around sort of £700 to £800, like I said. It's waterproof. As long as they remember to put the second set of batteries on charge, you shouldn't have any issues with it. It can't be plugged in mains, but you have a second set of batteries. So I really like this. I will always go for these two when I'm working. Now that brings me back to the Nova. Like I said, I was really excited about this, and I thought that it would be for me. This is all my personal opinion. It would be a serious contender against that. Not so much the Tesla, but maybe the FX Specula. But I don't believe it is. Now, there are guys out there that will probably not agree with me, and people who said they've tested them. But I have all of these lamps, and I've had them. I don't have the Nova now, but I've had all these lamps, and I've used them. And I'm using them with the Glazrit UV primer. So I know the Glazrit, how it works when it's cured inside out. So I think I'm in a pretty good position to judge. And I would say that although that does cure it, and people are saying that it cures it in the same time as that, there is just no way on earth. It's 10 watts versus 100 watts. So I would say, realistically, whereas this would cure, and even that to some degree, yeah, those two products, maybe 45 seconds, a minute to cure the area that I'll be repairing on. This you're looking at 1.5 minutes to 2.5 minutes. Yeah, and I think that's fair. When I had it in here, as much as I really liked it, the technology of it, and if you're going to get onto the market and you UV prime and you can't afford those two, the Specula or the Tesla, then go for that. That is a good lamp to start off with. But it was never I would never reach for that. I would always reach for either the Specula or the Tesla if I was doing a job. So I think you can probably tell that these two are my favourite, but I wouldn't discount this if you're coming on the market. I believe they're going to be making a larger one later in the year, so let's watch that space. But then I also know FX Specula have got some new designs for another product that they're bringing out, which is a step up from this one, so watch out for that. I don't know when that's coming out though. Right, so quick synopsis, just wind this up. Sort of 3 watt, great for using again with the chip fillers, and a really small spot prime, but I wouldn't say anything else, again in my opinion. Good starter lamp if you just want to get out there and start using it, it's that. But if you're looking at speed, which is what I want to know speed and durability, that it's going to be saving me time as well as money, then I would go for that. A little bit more investment, but you're going to be working quicker, and that's what UV for me is all about. It's just quicker working times. If you have it, I would always stretch out and go for that. You would not regret buying that. There's a lot of guys who've got it, and girls. Painter Izzy's got one of these. She's a huge fan of it. So I hope that clarifies everything. And if you have any other questions about UV lamps, please send them over to me, DM them, and I'll quite happily answer them for you. Quick answer for you. Obviously, ScanGrip, you can buy this if you're in the UK. You can buy these from Morelli, Basic Welding Services. There's probably quite a few people out there that sell it. And if you are PMP, I believe, sell it as well. If you want that, just contact FX Specula directly. He'll sort that out for you and get it out. Normally, a couple of days to a week, you could have that. If you'd like this, contact Innovative Repair Group. Ask for Lee Wallbank. He can supply that to you. Or you can speak to LKQ Coatings. They also sell it. Right, that's it. Have a great day, and I hope that answers any questions, like I said. Thank you. Bye.